All right, so Kendall, I'll start with you here. Obviously coming into this year, you talked about wanting to carry on the legacy of RBU. Been a little bit banged up, but how do you feel like you've done that up to this point?
I feel like I've done, a good job just kind of holding my own in terms of that, trying to live up to the tradition. We're in the running back room, and we have multiple backs that are all talented, that all have different tools in the toolbox to, kind of lift their game. And I feel like us as a whole, we have done a great job of living up to the RBU name and just, running the ball hard and just doing what we can to contribute to the team.
And Daijun, obviously, I feel like coming into the year, everyone looked at Kenny and Kendall and said, those are going to be the two guys. You've stepped into a huge role, too. How exciting has that been for you to take on a bigger role?
It's been exciting for real. I just kept playing for real. It just happened.
And as you look at the running back room as a whole, what do you think the identity of the group is? From Kenny, Kendall, yourself, Branson, even Andrew, who's been obviously banged up for the year.
Just playing with tough and being physical. Everybody got that physical nature in them. So.
And Kendall, same question for you. I mean, as you look at Daijun's game, as you look at the game of everybody else in the room, what do you think the identity of this group is?
Like you said, just toughness and physicality. There's a lot of games where when it came down to it, we had to run the ball a lot and get a lot of those extra yards. And, Daijun, especially in that Missouri game, just looking throughout the season, there's a lot of games where we have to get on that physical nature. And I feel like we've kind of, lived up to what we want to be known as. We want to we want people to feel our power, people to feel us when we run the ball, and I feel like we've, made that known every game.
I don't know how much you've gotten to know him through his recruitment process, but Georgia getting a running back from California again, How exciting is that for you to see Roderick sign with Georgia?
Yeah, I talked to him a little bit, and it's very exciting because, in the past, me growing up, when I was watching college football when I was in elementary school, most of the California athletes, they would either stay, on the West Coast or, Pac-12 or something like that. And just seeing the shift now to where a lot of athletes are going to the SEC, the Big Ten, going to where, football is known for being bigger. It's great because it's kind of putting us on the map as a state too.
What kind of advice have you given him? Maybe not yet, but what kind of advice would you have for him making that move across the country and moving into your position group?
I will let him know, just kind of try to embrace all the moments, try to soak up everything. When you get here, there's a lot you have to learn, there's a lot you have to adjust to, so try to soak everything in. Don't get too overwhelmed, because at times when you have learning a whole new playbook or, going on a new team, a new city, a new school, just a lot of things can kind of be overwhelming, but just try to rely on your brothers. If you have any questions, you need any help, your brothers are always here for you, and just enjoy the process, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
And Daijun, talking about a different young guy, Branson, coming into the room this year, what has he brought to the group?
Toughness. He's a bowling ball for real. He can do everything. Tough around them, fast, physical, twitchy. He can do everything.
Awesome.